Ducati engines. From superbike legends to urban brawlers, Ducati engines carry riders to their limits. But not all are built to last. Some will serve you for decades, while others might leave you stranded on the roadside. In this video, we break down the 3 worst and 4 best Ducati engines based on real owner feedback and master mechanic insights. Find out which ones to buy with confidence and which ones to avoid. The 1098 and 1198 Testastretta Evoluzione is a V-twin engine that Ducati produced from 2007 to 2012. On paper, it looks incredible. 160 horsepower, race-bred technology, and it powered the legendary 1098 and 1198 superbikes that dominated world superbike racing. But here's where things get ugly. This is the engine with valve spring issues so notorious that Ducati owners lose sleep over them. The Testastretta Evoluzione's biggest problem is its desmodromic valve system's springs, which fail catastrophically. When that happens, valves drop into cylinders, pistons meet valves, and suddenly you're looking at a complete engine rebuild costing $8,000 to $12,000. I've seen grown men cry when they get that repair bill. What makes this worse is that valve service intervals are every 7,500 miles, and each service costs $1,500 to $2,000. Miss one interval by even a few hundred miles, and you're gambling with your engine's life. The cam belts need replacement every 12,000 miles, adding another $800 to $1,200 to your maintenance costs. And let's not forget about the clutch basket failures that plague these engines around 20,000 miles. Owners have spent over $15,000 in maintenance and repairs before hitting 40,000 miles. Next up is the 916 and 996 Desmoquattro engine from the legendary era of Ducati superbikes, which powered many models from 1994 to 2001, including the iconic 916 and 996 and ST4. Ducati, marketed as their revolutionary 4-valve desmodromic engine, what they delivered instead was an oil-starved nightmare with timing belts that snap like cheap rubber bands. The Desmoquattro's biggest issue is catastrophic oil pressure failure. These engines suffer from oil pump problems that starve critical components of lubrication. The culprit is poorly designed oil pickup screens that clog and weak oil pump gears that strip without warning. When oil pressure drops, bearings fail, and you're looking at a complete engine rebuild costing $7,000 to $10,000. That's if you catch it early. If you don't, you're looking at a seized engine that'll make your eyes water. Then there's the timing belt tensioner issue. In these engines, belts can snap without warning, allowing valves to crash into pistons. When that happens, it's game over for your top end, and suddenly you're shopping for new heads. That's a $5,000 to $8,000 repair, folks. The rocker arm failures are another weak point, causing valve timing issues and poor running when they fail. Rounding out our worst list is the Multistrada 1200 DVT engine, Ducati's first attempt at variable valve timing in a V-twin. Ducati put this in the Multistrada between 2015 and 2017, promising cutting-edge technology and improved performance. Now, I'll give credit where it's due. When this engine works, it's smooth, powerful, and delivers impressive versatility. The problem is keeping it working. The DVT's greatest hit is its variable valve timing system failure. The complex mechanical actuators and electronic controls that manage valve timing are notorious for malfunctioning around 15,000 to 25,000 miles. And here's the kicker. Diagnosing and repairing DVT issues requires specialized equipment and Ducati-trained technicians. That's a $3,000 to $5,000 repair at minimum. Then there's the fuel system issues. This engine suffers from injector failures, fuel pump problems, and throttle body sensor malfunctions that cause rough running, stalling, and poor performance. What should be bulletproof fuel injection becomes a constant source of frustration. The cam bearing failures are also common, causing metallic noise and eventual seizure if not addressed immediately. It's been reported that DVT Multistradas needed $8,000 in repairs before hitting 30,000 miles. That's more than some entire used bikes cost. If there's one Ducati engine that's achieved legendary status among enthusiasts, it's the air-cooled 696 cubic centimeter and 796 cubic centimeter V-twin, particularly in the Monster lineup. This engine powered the Monster 696 and 796 from 2008 to 2014, and it's widely regarded as one of the most reliable Ducati engines ever made. What makes these air-cooled twins so special? For starters, they're simple. No complex liquid cooling systems to fail, no variable valve timing nightmares, just honest Italian engineering that works. The engine cases are incredibly robust, and the entire power plant is significantly over-engineered for its displacement. Ducati designed this thing to handle urban abuse and spirited riding without breaking a sweat. These engines commonly reach 50,000 to 60,000 miles with just basic maintenance. There are reports of Monster 696s with over 80,000 miles on the original engine. The owners change the oil religiously every 3,000 miles, keep up with valve adjustments every 12,000 miles, and that's about it. What's even more impressive is that these engines are affordable to maintain. Valve services run around $600 to $800, timing belts every 12,000 miles cost $400 to $600, and parts are readily available and reasonably priced. The distinctive V-twin character delivers smooth power and that classic Ducati rumble without the complexity. Next on our list of Ducati's greatest hits is the Scrambler 803 cubic centimeter L-twin engine. Produced from 2015 to present day, this engine powers the entire Scrambler lineup, including the Icon, Desert Sled, and Cafe Racer variants. The Scrambler 803 represents the sweet spot in Ducati engineering. Modern enough to provide excellent performance and fuel injection reliability, but simple enough to remain affordable and fixable. Unlike many modern Ducatis that require specialized tools and dealer-only service, the Scrambler engine was designed with owner maintenance in mind. It's relatively accessible to work on, which saves you money on labor costs. The air-cooled design eliminates coolant system failures, and the simple two-valve desmodromic system is proven and reliable. What really sets the Scrambler 803 apart is its extended service intervals. Valve adjustments are needed every 18,000 miles instead of the typical 7,500, and timing belts last 24,000 miles. That's double the interval of most Ducatis, cutting maintenance costs in half. The common problem is there aren't many. Some early models had minor issues with the fuel injection mapping, but Ducati addressed this with software updates. These engines routinely go 60,000 miles without major issues. Just change the oil every 6,000 miles with quality synthetic, keep the air filter clean, and you'll have a motorcycle that outlasts your payments. If you're a hooligan at heart, the Hypermotard 939's Testastretta 11-degree engine deserves special attention. Produced from 2016 to 2018, this 937cc liquid-cooled V-twin was a refined evolution of Ducati's superbike technology adapted for supermotor duty. What makes this engine truly special is that Ducati learned from past mistakes. Gone are the valve spring nightmares of earlier Testastretta engines. The 11-degree cylinder angle improves cooling and allows for a more compact design. This engine produces 113 horsepower with smooth, linear power delivery and a soundtrack that makes sport bike riders jealous. Now, I won't lie to you, this is still a Ducati, so maintenance isn't Honda cheap. But the Testastretta 11-degree has valve service intervals of 18,000 miles and timing belt changes every 24,000 miles. That's revolutionary for Ducati. What's impressive about the 939 is how well it handles abuse. These engines are in hypermotards that get wheelied, jumped, and thrashed through canyons, yet they take the punishment in stride. Track days, urban hooliganism, touring duties, the 939 handles it all without breaking a sweat. Maintenance costs are reasonable by Ducati standards, valve services run $800 to $1,000, and timing belts cost $600 to $800. Follow the maintenance schedule, and these engines can easily see 70,000 miles while still delivering smile-inducing performance. Last but certainly not least is the Panigale V2's 955 cubic centimeter Super Quattro engine, produced from 2020 to present day. This liquid-cooled 90-degree V-twin represents Ducati's most refined and reliable superbike engine to date. What makes the Super Quattro special isn't just its 155 horsepower or cutting-edge electronics. It's that Ducati finally built a superbike engine that doesn't grenade itself between services. This is modern Ducati reliability meeting traditional performance. The Super Quattro uses an all-new engine architecture. With improved oil circulation, better cooling, and strengthened internal components, the desmodromic valve system has been refined to reduce wear. Service intervals are extended to 15,000 miles for valves and 24,000 miles for timing belts. These engines are remarkably simple for modern superbikes. No variable valve timing complexity, just proven desmodromic technology executed properly. The electronics handle fueling and ignition perfectly, eliminating the rough running issues that plagued older Ducatis. There aren't many common issues yet. These are relatively new engines, but early reliability reports are outstanding. The key is following Ducati's maintenance schedule religiously and using quality synthetic oil. We're seeing Panigale V2s approaching 30,000 miles with zero major issues, just routine maintenance. For a superbike engine delivering 155 horsepower, that's remarkable. The Super Quattro proves Ducati can build reliable, high-performance engines when they prioritize engineering over marketing. The reality is clear. No Ducati engine is perfect, but the best ones have stood the test of time, carving canyons and conquering racetracks for decades. For today's riders, reliability, owner experiences, and proper maintenance are key to smart ownership. The Ducati legacy proves one thing. When you choose wisely, you're not just buying a motorcycle, you're investing in an engine that's built to last.